Welcome back to TEW 2016. I'm here with the Raw After Extreme Rules. I am tired. This is like the fourth or fifth episode I've recorded today, so yeah, I'm probably gonna take a few days off of recording because I have the ability to because I'm a video a day so far is my current upload for this. So let's go. Let's go on Raw. Raw opens up. Shane and Stephanie come out. Shane says, "Welcome to Monday Night Raw." Steph says, "Tonight, me and my brother will have some great matches put together. Firstly, Charlotte will get her rematch for the WWE Women's Championship at Money in the Bank." And Shane interrupts and says, "Actually, Steph, I don't feel like rematches should be mandatory, so I booked a three-way Women's Championship #1 contenders match for tonight between Charlotte, Natalya, and the returning Gail Kim." And Steph says, "Well, Shane, we obviously don't disagree about rematches, so how do you propose we settle this disagreement?" And Shane goes on to say, "How about next week on Monday Night Raw, Miz gets a rematch for the Intercontinental Championship, and this week we have a woman earn a title shot." And Steph says, "Fine, next week we get an Intercontinental Championship rematch, and Charlotte will have to earn a title match." Goes in the next segment. "Tonight, we also have a Money in the Bank qualifiers. Kevin Owens takes on Sami Zayn." And Steph says, "Shane, don't forget that tonight we have a championship match for the U.S. title between Kalisto and Tyler Breeze." Shane says, "Yes, Tyler Breeze impressed us all last night, so therefore he will get a U.S. title match. Also, as pertaining to the WWE World title, Roman Reigns will defend the title at Money in the Bank against the winner of tonight's main event between Dean Ambrose and Alberto Del Rio." Kicks us off into our first match. Oh, I didn't read the last part. Anyway, Shane sets up a match between these two teams. It was Gallows and Anderson versus AJ Styles and his partner the debuting Finn Balor. That had decent wrestling and but little heat. AJ Styles and Finn Balor defeat Gallo and Anderson when AJ Styles defeated Luke Gallows by pinfall with a Super Styles Clash. Carried the match in terms of in-ring performance. He carried it to a pretty good grade for him carrying those three guys. And after the match, AJ Styles and Finn get a microphone apiece. AJ says, and they're directing this towards Gallows and Anderson. AJ says, "You were supposed to be me and Finn's brothers. And brothers may fight from time to time, but they don't cost each other's dreams. And my dream was to become the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, and now I may have to wait a long time before I get another chance. So you two tonight was just the tip of the iceberg. We're coming for you." And Finn Balor goes on to say, "I hyped you two up for months on my Twitter, on NXT TV, and what did I get for it? Nothing. Not even a text to say thank you. You two then go off and side with Roman Reigns. I knew you two. But you guys just turned out to be sellouts." AJ goes on to say, "You two think that you're the remnants of the BC." And Finn interrupts and says, "Well, me and AJ are the remnants, and from here on out, our one mission is to kick your asses." Good promo. Good promo from AJ Styles and Finn Balor. Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy have a pretty good entrance, doing their whole shtick of you can't teach that and such. Decent match. Not that bad of a match. It is a 8-man tag team match. The New Day team up with their next opponents, Enzo and Big Cass, to take on Enzo and Cass's last rivals, Bubba Ray, Devon, the Dudley Boys, and the former #1 contenders, the Vaudevillains. Sustained a lateral. Oh no. Aiden English got some backstage heat following the match because he was felt to blame for Colin Cassidy getting hurt. Oh no. Oh, New Day cut a good promo. Once again, I will reiterate, I'm not writing a New Day promo. I'm just not going to do it. They do their New Day. I couldn't do them justice. I just couldn't do it. Anyway, these two. Sasha Banks is backstage talking costume people or whatever. Gets attacked from behind by Paige. They set up a little feud going on between those two. Oh my god. I guess this was just a story progression match anyway. Kevin Owens defeats Sami Zayn with a pop-up powerbomb. Get that out of here. Following interference from Kurt Angle. After the match, Kurt Angle gets on the mic. After Owens leaves, Kurt grabs the mic and he says, "Sami, I've been hearing around the world that you are a great wrestler. From where I stand, you are a subpar wrestler. Have you ever won a big match since being on Raw? I am giving up my chance to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match to challenge you to a match at the pay-per-view so that I can out you for what you really are, a loser." So Kurt Angle cuts a really good promo here on Sami. Okay, Tyler Breeze enters the ring before his match, but he grabs a mic first. "Last night, John Cena may have won, but when it all was said and done, no one was talking about that Ugo. They were talking about me because I'm gorgeous." And not a horrible match, but not that good of one either. But Tyler Breeze defeats Kalisto with a supermodel kick to win the United States Championship. And after the match, John Cena attacks Tyler Breeze and then goes on to say, "Breeze, that was for being a disrespectful punk. Also, last night people should have been talking about you because you gave me a run for my money. But I was just with Shane McMahon, and he told me that the winner of this match would face me at Money in the Bank for the U.S. title. So, Breeze, see you at Money in the Bank, kid." John Cena, Tyler Breeze, 2 to happen at Money in the Bank. Good promos all for John Cena there. Good job, John. And here we go. And about that had decent wrestling, but little heat. Gail Kim defeated Charlotte and Natalya when Gail Kim defeated Natalya with, I'm just going to say, eat defeat. Gail Kim got a great gimmick. Good. Charlotte had Natty had the best match. Oh, whatever. It was a good Divas match. God damn it. Stop saying Divas, me. Good women's match. And then after that, she grabs Mike. "I am back, and I am back to win the WWE Women's Championship. So, Becky Lynch, know this. You have never faced anyone of my caliber, so don't think you're going to beat me because you aren't going to." Gail Kim, man. She has a really good promo there. Okay. Thank God. I was kind of worried about Bray Wyatt's promo here. Bray Wyatt is in his lair backstage, foggy, whatever. "Jericho, you may be wondering, why me? Well, let me tell you why. What The Rock said at WrestleMania was right. And you represent what me and my family are against. You see, we are against your lifestyle. And now, Jericho, all you can do is run." And he breaks out in laughter. Bray Wyatt, spooky man. And a cool down match. As planned, the match brought fans back down a little bit. Good. Corbin just dominates Fandango for the win. And then Shane and Stephanie are backstage in their office. Shane says, "Steph, I think that at Money in the Bank, we should book a match between Bray Wyatt and Chris Jericho. What do you think?" Steph says, "Well, I think we should add them both to the Money in the Bank ladder match." And Shane says, "Well, Steph, they have to earn that opportunity, and there's no room for them to earn it because there are 5 scheduled qualifying matches for 5 spots. 2 on SmackDown this week, and 3 next week right here on Raw." Stephanie says, "Fine. But I have something to announce. For the first time ever, we will have a women's Money in the Bank ladder match between Charlotte, Natalya, Sasha Banks, and Paige." Shane says, "That sounds great. So the women's So the women's Money in the Bank match and Wyatt versus Jericho are official. So the first match official for two matches official for Money in the Bank. We have a women's fatal 4-way ladder match between Charlotte, Sasha Banks, Paige, and Natalya. And we have a one-on-one match, which, hold on, I want to go to, just check out what ladder match, okay, it's style regular, good. And a one-on-one match between Bray Wyatt and Chris Jericho. Alright, good. Alright, Dean Ambrose in a superb wrestling, good heat. Dean Ambrose defeated Alberto Del Rio with a midnight special. And then, oh god, cuts a marvelous promo. Ambrose gets a mic after the match. Roman Reigns. When Seth sold out, you and me were there. After I lost to Bray Wyatt, you were there with me. After I lost to Brock Lesnar, you were there with me. After I lost to Seth Rollins, you were there with me. But now, after all that you just sell out, I thought you were better. But it turns out you were worse than Seth, because you just strung me along for years. And Roman, I will get my revenge on you and become the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And that's how Raw ends. And Raw gets an 85. The best show I've put on yet. Good, man. I am loving that grade. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment. See you guys next time.